Good evening, assuming that you're trying to relax to go to sleep. I decided I was going to play tinyglade, and because I'm tired of how hot it is, I wanted to make a winter world. So I actually have used this quite a few times to make different things that I'm planning on using for different worlds, or how do I put this? Different comic stories. Yeah, I got that all messed up. But I thought something like this would be nice, and I was actually just kind of in the mood for something very chill, and I mean, this is pretty chill. It's literally just building, so I thought we would try our hand at this, and I haven't planned anything. I just wanted to see what I come up with, see what I end up making. I'm trying to remember how to clear out the... Oh, it's literally right there. Because I like to clear everything out and then just put whatever I want after. Because I can always put more trees. I just like clearing them out. Hoping that at some point, unless it's already come out and I'm just not aware of it, that there is a mod where I can make bigger areas. Because it's nice to just have a small diorama, and that'll actually kind of work in favor of the story I plan on doing. But that being said, sometimes it's kind of nice to just be able to just keep building. So we'll see how the future goes, because I highly doubt the people making the game are going to make any kind of option like that, because I mean it's literally called tinyglade, unless they made like a different version. I don't know. Never know what could happen. This is something I love. You can kind of make it either sheer cliff like that, or you can do like that. I kind of want to do it like this. Kind of give it like a old RPG look. And as you can see, the cute little sheep, they're so silly looking. That actually scared me because I have headphones on and I forgot they baa like that. So actually, let me get a drink of water. At least this time I was smart enough to actually put the water here. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. Again, I have no idea what I'm going to build. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I was going to say I could tell you guys some random stories. Give you some random rambling while I'm working on this. So this last week I work at a school, and we have been stripping the wax off the floors and putting wax down, and sometimes you have to scrape the floor to really get tough wax up, and one of my coworkers accidentally cut their finger open, and I felt so bad for him because he seemed kind of embarrassed, but I mean, it happens to the best of us. I've had so many accidents people just don't know about. Like, for instance, there was one time I was trying to reach something with my foot instead of just bending over because I was being lazy, and I ended up pulling a muscle, and I ended up having to go to the doctor. And I was kind of embarrassed that I did that, but fortunately nobody knew. So that's the one good thing about that. Nobody knew. Nobody at all. I cut it out, but I had to readjust my chair because I realized my wrists were up high and my arms were down low, and I was starting to get sore from trying to hold it up, and then I was just suddenly like, why am I doing this? I can literally just change this. But I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head, but I fixed it, so. Yeah, just kind of messing around, seeing what I want to do. I think it's funny how it puts little eggs there. This game's very relaxing, and as you can hear, it has very relaxing music too. Just gotta, yeah, you can do quite a bit with this system. It may not seem like at first you can, but there's quite a bit you can do. I don't like when it's like that. Well, sometimes it's, well, actually for this might actually be better. Yeah, any of you fellow goths, and I mean, you don't have to be goth, but specifically goths, I know everybody's looking forward to fall. I got a lot of friends who are like, I don't want summer to go away, and I'm like, man, that shit can go away. I'm done. Tired of this heat. I was tired of it before it even started. So, I mean, you can imagine, if I was already tired of it before it started, I am like way beyond ready for it to go away. I wonder if I could, there we go. There we go, that's what I wanted. Man, look at that, that's pretty. You can see the birds and stuff. Alright, got a start to this house. It's been a while since I played this game because like I said, I made some stuff for the next comic I plan on doing. Not that I'm finished with the one I'm working on. I'm enjoying making it and enjoying the process, but I'm definitely ready to do something new and just have the gratification of like, I finished it, you know? So, but I like to take a break from it, so figure when I'm taking a break from it, I just want to relax, so what better thing to do than try to share that relaxation with you guys. As you can see, it kind of puts random things, like you can make windows and put them where you want, and you can see you can combine the windows like that. Whew. So, like I said, it gives you quite a bit to play with. It's not as limiting as it may seem at first, I guess would be the best way to put it, if I can talk. So we got a little start here. I think I'm gonna put some, whoa, you hear that sound when you put down the flowers? It gives it the aesthetic. I'll try to tone this down a little more. Oh, I forgot the path was there. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that through, was I? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't want to erase that much. Good God. Yeah, and I can always change this, so. I like making the path broken up. It just feels too perfect whenever it's not broken up, in my opinion. So I always like to break it up just a little bit here and there, you know. And it kind of breaks it up, as you can see, but I still like doing a little more breaking it up. And let's see, I'm trying to remember how to do the fence. Ah, these are the flags, okay. Yeah, it's been a little while, so I'm trying to remember some of this stuff. Ah, there we are. I was gonna say, I know you exist. I just gotta find you. And again, I like making these broke up too. I don't know why this is what my brain goes to, but it's making me think of Winnie the Pooh. Something from like that old Winnie the Pooh. It's making me think of that. Can't recall why, but I just know that's what it's given me. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything too crazy. I just wanted to make something that looked cozy, you know? Maybe put like a tree there. That's nice, right? Wouldn't you like to visit that? Although maybe I ought to change this just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Gives it at least more of a look of some steps, because it was a little... I think I did have it a little ridiculous. And I can always do what I'm doing right now. And then... there we go. What do you think of that? You can, like I said, you can do quite a bit with this. It may seem at first a little limiting, but you can do quite a bit with this system. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You can kind of just make layers of it. I'm thinking of it like a older RPG, the way that it would look. Though I think I'm gonna maybe kind of like, cause see, that's a bit too much. Maybe like that. Now, I think what I'm gonna do here, oops, not what I meant. There we go. That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't trying to affect that. I was trying to make new. And then maybe, yeah, look at that. Well, actually, I don't know. Kind of feel maybe I could, yeah, I got an idea. Yeah, see, I don't think I had it close enough. And because I didn't have it close enough, it wasn't going exactly the way I wanted. Yeah, see, that right there is exactly what it was. Cause see, you can tell now. See, look at that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna erase this. I don't want this here. Yeah. And if I change my mind, I can always, you know, I can do whatever I want, so. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little. Oh, that's kinda cool. I forgot it kinda carves into that if you do that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put a little pond over here. Does it look frozen? I think it is frozen. That's cool. That looks so cute. Also, I don't know, for anybody that hasn't played this, you can also go into third person. Can I undo that? Good, yeah, because I started doing it and I was like, actually, I don't like that. I have an idea of how I can do this better. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll just put like a little makeshift bridge. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, and look at that, you can actually carve some of that away. It's real easy that way, huh? Look at the little sheep trying to land there. No, you don't need to land there, buddy. You see their little umbrella? And he's got a little birdie on top of his head. Cute, I know, right? Alright, enough of that. It's fun, though. Now, there's not any actual bridges. So what I do is I take this... Wait a minute. Wow. I'll get it right in a second. Good lord. Okay, there we go. So, and you can change more to this, I'll show you in a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, not quite. Okay, I know how I'm gonna fix this. I'm just gonna have to put more land here. Yeah, just put a little bit more land there. Now, that being said, why is it doing that right there? Oh, I bet there's pathway there. Yep, that's what it was. Now, that being said, see? And then it opens it up, and you can still have railing. So wherever you put path, it's gonna do that, which I think is pretty cool. And you can always shrink it some, which is actually what I'm doing. But I'm gonna get rid of the pathway here, so that way it's not all weird. And you can actually set where the time stays the same, but I actually enjoy the night and daytime while you're working on stuff. I think it's nice. Now, another thing that I really like to do, where's it at? Okay, is you take one of these. Oh, that's not right. Am I forgetting? Is that not the right one? Maybe it's this one. Nope, that's not it. Okay, forgive me as I try to remember, apparently. Okay, there we go. That's right, it just comes like this. For some reason I was thinking you had to make something for it, but yeah. So you can put little lanterns like this on the trail. Isn't that nice? And then you can walk through in the night or the day. But yeah. It just really creates a nice ambiance. Whoops. And you can also... How do you do it? Well, I know you can rotate them. I just gotta remember how. There it is. Yeah. So that's where I want it, but, you know, just to show you as an example. Also, I like how some of the trees are like that. Just making it like the trail goes off into the woods. Like it comes from here and we're coming here, right? Nice little Christmassy feel to it. I'm ready for those months, my favorite months. The October, November, December, honestly even September I'm excited for because it starts heading that way. It's not quite there, but it's like the start of it, you know? So honestly I'm excited for that too. All the little ambient noises in this are really cute. Yeah, as you can see all the little snowflakes and look at the little birds here. Real cute. I love how goofy the sheep look. Always gotta pet them again. I don't know if ducks will come in this since it's cold. Maybe they like all fly south. You know what I mean? Yeah, they might. They might. Yeah. I'm imagining this more as a little sleepy town, you know, nothing like a castle town or anything. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I was gonna say I just wanted to move it. Because if you click on this, it moves it. Wow, that looks so cool. Let's see where it's coming from. The lighting in this game is really cool. Very pretty. The clouds are all fluffy. And there's something about the way the camera looks that really does make it feel like I'm standing out here and I'm building this, you know? It's crazy how they do that. But yeah, you can move just about anything. You just right click and then left click on that. So you can do quite a bit with it. Actually, I'm gonna take this trail, because I'm gonna redo it. Yeah, we'll do like that. Oh, actually, I like how that turned out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back, because I like it, but I want it here. Yeah, there we go. But you see, you don't put these things down, or the vines. They just kind of happen. It's real nice, though. So this is a start, but there's a lot more you can do with these houses. And I will show you by doing it up here, because I've made some crazy things, to say the least. I may show them someday. Maybe I'll do like a tour. Yeah, you know what? I could do that. I could do like a tour video. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Kind of thinking of it while I'm sitting here doing this, I'm like, actually, that would be not a bad idea. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this, but I'm just going to show. You put this kind of window here, and then you put one here, and you see how it has that little clothes coming off of it. You come to this one, right click, and if it puts clothes, they'll connect as you're seeing here. This isn't how I want this to look, so I'm actually gonna start over here, but that at least gives you the idea of how it looks. But another thing you can do is you can put different shapes inside of. So for instance, I can do this, and it gives it a circular tower inside what's already going on, which is pretty neat. And now I just gotta decide if I can make this fit the style of what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have to do something with this. Oh, there's the arrow. See, I want something like where it's fits in like that. And that's the issue. I think I can actually... Yeah, I could move that out just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, see, I feel like that looks better. But I could also shrink it. I could make it bigger. Maybe like that, yeah. I don't want like some crazy looking tower, but you can make it taller. Shrink it down. You can just make it a little platform up top too. You can do all kinds of stuff, as you can see. Okay. Alright. Why is it not letting me do this? I'm pressing the wrong one, aren't I? There we go. Okay. Depending on the color you change it to, it can change other things too. Actually, what color do I want this? I like that one. Yeah, that's... I think this one's the same, right? Yeah. Might change the inside color, though. Question is, what color do I want? See, I can do that, but it's like, yeah, but what color? Do you think that's interesting how you can have the brick You can have the brick and just inlined with it, and then as you can see, you can change color of this too. So yeah, I just really think change that inside color. Maybe that color would be good. Let's see what I think of it. I could even put this one a different color if I want. Is that the same color? Yeah, right? Yeah, okay, it is. I keep accidentally clicking off of that. Yeah, I feel this needs to be the same color or it's gonna look weird. Yeah, it just wasn't working for me when I tried anything else. Now, you can add more volume and shape to this by doing something like this. So we're going to put this here, right? But I don't want it this big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink it down. And see, you could do stretching it out, or you could, you know, so you could just put a little thing coming out like that. I don't think I'm going to do it here specifically, but what I could do, and this is all me experimenting, yeah, you can do that too to switch the part that you have, and the more you make this go in, which you can have it coming out the other end too, but I don't necessarily want it going that crazy. But what you can do, trying to think how I want to do this. There we go. Can make like a little balcony. Come on. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get it to go where you want it to go, which can be a little frustrating. But you know, just stick with it. You'll get it eventually. Okay, so you can see how this really changes the volume of the house just by doing this. And you could even do something like this and make it like it's just a little area and not like a whole open thing here. Now, I personally think if I'm going to do this though, I'm going to rise, yeah, we're going to rise this up like that. Because I don't know, it just didn't look right to me. Just didn't like how it looked. Now, we gotta rise this up. Well, I mean, we don't got to, but I want to. You know. Now, another thing you could do, you could even do like, you know, lower. I'm not gonna do this, but just to show you options. You know, you can do stuff like this and it gives you a lot of creative options when you do something like that. So always something to consider. Also, I think, I don't know how I feel about that there. I'm gonna leave it there for the time being, but we're gonna definitely pull this out. And sometimes you don't pull out too far because it can really impede into the other thing you got going on. But you could always do something like this, and then if you want, you're like, I don't want that there, you could do like that. Not what I'm going for though, but you get the idea. So what I'm gonna do, reel it back just a little bit here. I'm gonna go to like there. And something else I've decided I'm going to do here to to give this like some fun shape is we're gonna go like right here, and then we're gonna go out, but we're gonna do this like the other one. See, that way we still get the door, because I really like the door there, but I like the idea of a balcony here too. Although that is covering the window, but I can always take that out. So I think I'm gonna just squish it here, squish it here, and then that way I can still have the windows, but I have this little thing like this. And I'm gonna make it connect here just for funsies. I'm not using this for anything specific, so I can just do whatever I want, right? I mean, obviously I could do whatever I want no matter what, but you get the point. Not making this for anything specific, so no reason to feel tied down to some kind of specific rule, you know? How do I... See, I could do that. Could also do that and I get some little eggness. Could do this. Could pull it in there. And I think, let me check. I think if I just put, there it is. Look at that, it even has a little reef. Now it's a door. Isn't that cool? And you can put them here. You can add more if you want, as you could see. But like adding some cute little windows to this. Are these all lined up? No, I don't think. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to... Yeah, we need to have these all relatively the same. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna actually bring this up. Ooh, maybe a little more? Maybe I should widen it out some. Yeah, that's kind of neat. But you see, this isn't like the most perfect house ever, but you get the idea of how you can really combine these shapes and you can suddenly have something just crazy on your hands. Like, you can really go wild with this. I've seen people that have done Helm's Deep. If you haven't seen that, look it up, it's crazy. Yeah, so you can bring something out like this. I kind of like making these houses like it's all like a big like house, like a village of houses all connected, you know? Like one of those kind of castle town kind of things. I think that's real fun to do. Not necessarily looking at this like it's a castle town, but just the idea of like connecting stuff, and this connects to that, and so on, you know. You get the idea. Oh, and something else you can actually, let me see if I can find it. When you're doing this, you can actually take that away. You can make it like more brick on top. You can make nothing. You can make it wooden. So yeah, you definitely get options, that's for sure. Whoops. Now, what was I gonna do with this? There we go. Now you see how this is just gradually turning into something crazy just by these little things I'm doing. And it really tells a story whenever you just add the little things here and there, you know? And see, I could put something there, but that doesn't make sense because it would just go out. So instead, if I'm going to put something like that, I'd put it like here, right? And then I would do something like, here's a door. See, I need to make this higher actually, now that I'm looking at it. See, it needs a little bit higher. And then I can just make this higher too. There you go. But yeah, see, so I could just do something. I actually think I'm gonna move this back. Yeah. I just didn't like how that was turning out. In fact, see, I want to take the... There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I put another one inside, but I'm going to make it not as thick, just a little less thick. Bring that one down. Oh, that's right, you gotta... I was trying to remember how you did that. There we go. See, how do you do it? There it is. So you can kind of round it or do something like that. I'm gonna make it a little less, but... Yeah. Yeah, see, isn't that cool? You can do all kinds of stuff. Now, since I'm just kind of doing this off the cuff, you know, I haven't really planned this out. You're kind of seeing my process as I'm figuring it out, because I'm just kind of messing with it, and I'm like, let's see what I want to do, you know? I'm going to pull that, well, actually I'm going to pull this one. There we go. Yeah, actually that was a better idea. Are you seeing that? How do I get rid of that? There's just a vine hanging there. Maybe it'll go away once I put the door. Yeah, I need to get a better view of here. Yeah, that's not going away. Maybe when it reloads. Maybe when I reload it later it'll fix that, because I'm kind of at a loss. I don't really know how to get that to go away. So we'll just see what happens, I guess. Alright. Apparently that put a barrel there. That added some life to it though, you know? Added a little bit of a garden there. I might actually change how the garden looks. I haven't decided yet. See, how thick is the path? Let's narrow it down a little bit. Yeah, see, I want to do... I like how it does that. See, I try to kind of vary up the path to make it look interesting. Or that's the goal anyway. But see, I think this is a good thing you could use to set a continual... what's the word I'm looking for? Like a setting that you're going to keep going to. Something like this would be really good to make that. Which is why indeed I'm doing that for one of my next stories. Obviously, you know, you want to change up how it visually looks a little bit. You don't want to draw it exactly like how this looks, but this still gives you a lot to work with, in my opinion. see, I'm looking at this and now I'm like, how else can I change up this design? So first of all, need to put something here for this to go into, right? So that's a good start. Trying to make sure that's even. Keyword trying. Because I wanted this to be like a shortcut to get over here. Maybe up here. I don't know what I want to put here yet. Maybe I'll put some flowers. Something like that. I kind of like the idea of this big central building areas, and there's like flowers and stuff around here. And as you can see, the more you chain it together, the more thick the different areas get. I wish I could put water up here, but it would literally just dig all the way down there. Well, I'll undo it. I'll just show you. You see that? Yeah, that's... I don't like that personally. But what I might do... Maybe I could just do like... this. And then just maybe... Yeah, let me see if this works the way I'm wanting. Yeah. Cause see, is that stairs down there? Jeez. I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh. Okay, guess it's gonna do a door. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's take away maybe a little bit of this, or maybe... Yeah, here we go. This is the solution. Oh, nope. Gotta really make sure you connect it. Okay, is that the right... Yeah. Okay, good, 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 good. Alright, now, just gotta... No. Now I just gotta add a little bit here. Oh boy. Try it again. Sometimes you really gotta just try a couple times, but fortunately you get an undo button. Otherwise that would be a real bugger to deal with. But yeah, I kind of like having this deep crevasse there. I do wish I had more options with the water though, not just like that. But it is still a decent option, so it's better than not being able to do it at all. And I do like actually making a crevice like this. I just would like other options too, you know? Yeah, see? And then this taking you through here. If I'm gonna have a door there though, I need to have a trapdoor coming up here. In fact, you know what? Not what I expected. Yeah. I just wanted that to go up, not the whole thing. Well, seems to be alright. Yeah, it seems to be alright. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're just gonna put a trapdoor like right here, like it brings you up here. We'll just put 2. How about that? Yeah, see? Got a little trail over there. Goes up here. And once I get this to a point that I feel happy with it, I'll do a little walk around just to kind of show you how it looks when you do that. That's weird. Let me see if I can maybe fix that. That's not what I wanted. Let me see if that's... Yeah, that's fine. But what's going on here? I'm trying to think how I could fix this. That's the issue. Maybe... Yeah, this ain't gonna work. You know what? I'm fine with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Landscape isn't perfect, right? So, you know, actually maybe I'm fine with that then. Because it'll just give it a more natural look of just kind of broken up, you know? When I think about it that way, I actually kind of like it. Or maybe I'm coping. But either way, actually I'm fine with that, in all seriousness. See, when you look at it in above view, you really get an idea of the scale. Can do quite a bit with this. Alright, let's see, what else do I want to add to this? Because like right here, I've got this tree. I think I'm going to take this out actually. Yeah. Because I've got an idea, it's just a matter of if I can get this to work the way I want. I can put more fences for sure. Okay. Huh? Oh, yeah, if you have it too close like that, it'll do an opening like that. So, something to take into account. This is supposed to be kind of painterly, so it only lets you do things in a way that makes the thing happen instead of just being able to do the specific thing you want. But as you figure it out, it's not that bad. It just takes some time. And then before you know it, you'll know how to do every little thing, and you'll be like, I'm a master of this. And you will be. So that'd be cool, right? Now, here's the first thing. Instead of putting flowers over there, I thought, hey, why not put the flowers here? You know? See, I like that. And then, put a tree here, put a tree here, put a tree here. That one's a pretty big tree. The little crunchy noises of the trees are just... I love that. I love that crunchy noise of the trees. Ooh, it's so good. Okay, so... I think what I'm going to do... My neighbor upstairs dropped something that scared the hell out of me. I'm going to make this go through here. I'm actually just going to get rid of that in a second. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, that way you kind of have a way to go around either way. Got plenty of vegetation there. And I'm going to put some vegetation along this way, but before I do that, I think I'm going to put some more of the, what am I trying to say? Fences. In some places I'm probably gonna make it like kind of just, ugh, I hate that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make it kind of like this. I really like how this is looking. I never have a bad time with this game. You know, as Bob Ross says, you know, happy little accident. I feel like there's a lot of things I've had in this game like that. You do something and it's just a little happy accident and you're like, actually, that looks pretty cool. You know? And you can do multiple files with this game, so you ever get this game, if you don't already have it, don't be nervous to try out things and see what you think. You might surprise yourself by just kind of messing with different designs and then coming up with something really cool. So, just something to think about. Actually, I'm gonna put this one here now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I kind of like to vary which way they're pointing, but sometimes the way that they're, or where they're at, you kind of have to do it a little differently. I'm telling you, the effects on this little game are really good. It looks really good, especially the different lighting and night and all that. Yeah, this is a very interesting game to mess around with like this, because it gives you a lot of options, just all in a medieval setting, which, you know, if you're wanting a more fantastical looking thing, this is really the perfect thing for that. See, I kind of tapered it down here and there, kind of gives it like a broken down look, you know? Kind of like that. It's kind of like when you're drawing, you don't want to fill in every little space, you know? And I'm kind of trying to do the same thing here. Ooh, the lanterns are gonna turn on. This is gonna look so cool. I think I've put all the lanterns where I wanted to put them. Just gotta put some more flowers. Flowers are so pretty. I do hope they keep updating this game and adding different things to it, because I like what it already has, and I mean, even if it didn't add any more, it's got a lot of really cool stuff. But you know, I'd like to see more. I definitely think it has more to give. I don't think it's like, you know, done everything. Definitely could do more. Different styles, different extra things you could add. I mean, there's so many options. So I really do hope that it does explore it, and we'll see what happens in the future. There might be, I should probably look and see if there's like a dev log that tells, because that would be one way to find out, wouldn't it? That'd definitely be one way to find out. This one I'm kind of building almost like it's an estate for one family, one person. This right here is irritating me. Maybe I can get it to go away if I do like yeah, it's not wanting to go away, and I'm not sure why. I think this is a glitch. Maybe I can oh good, I got it to go away. Awesome. Wait, is there... Wait. There we go. I didn't like that. I didn't want that just sitting there. Well, I got it to go away, so that's good, right? Somebody dropping stuff again. Okay, how do I... Is there a way I could change the chimney? I think it just depended on what you were using. That's probably what it was. Well, I could have sworn you could have made a different chimney here. Okay, let me try something. Maybe the color? No, that's not working. I don't want that chimney there. I wanted like a... Well, that's fine. I can just have that one chimney. Actually, I kind of think this would look better if I... If I moved it over here. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't get the words out. Oy. That was a whole deal. Yeah. Why'd the lanterns turn off? Oh, because the sun's rising. Okay. I was like, what the heck? I was enjoying that, man. Come on. Makes sense, though. Oop, not what I wanted. Oh my god. Thank you. Now it's got a door and a door up here, so there's one there, one there. Yeah, that works. I like that actually. Cause I'm trying to add more house-like stuff, so I'm kind of more on this one focusing more on how my environment looks. I obviously have a house, as you can see. I mean, it's right there, but kind of more focused on the atmosphere around the house, but still giving it a house, you know? It's kind of like when people have, you know, a big chunk of land and they got like one nice house on it, but there's like tons of land everywhere. That's kind of how I was imagining this. I've got to change this. This is bothering me. Yeah, let's not have that look that way. There we go. What's going on here? Oh, it's just like a tree stump. Oh, I see. It's because I'm so close. Okay. Oy, that was confusing the heck out of me for a second. Ah, good opportunity. Let me show you. I mean, technically I showed you, but I'm gonna show you as in I'm gonna do it. Too far, I guess. That's a shame. I can still do ones like this. Yeah, you get the idea. Is that actually down in the ground? Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, alright. I was gonna say, I'm gonna like that very much, if not. I was not gonna like it at all. Wonder if I could... Maybe I could do something like this. It's still too far away, isn't it? Let me try something. Yeah, it's still too far away. Okay. I got it close enough to do it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Make it kind of go into that. I'm trying to really create it like it's a little mansion. I don't know why I said little. This would be a decent sized mansion. So I guess maybe little because I'm thinking tinyglade. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think this one I'll just leave like that instead of doing it like the other one. But see, we got, look at that. We got one clothesline. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay. I was about to say, come on. Maybe I could do one right here. Ah, too far away. That's okay, let's put something else there. Just some vines, yeah. Still pretty cool looking. Yeah, even just having that one's kind of neat, you know? Yeah, and then you could even add more to this by doing this, which I'm gonna do, and then change it up. Yeah, 'cause see, you can do something like this where it makes so much more volume to it, because I kind of did it there, as you can see. This one I'm gonna do a little differently, like I'm gonna do like this. Yeah, I like that. But one thing I'm gonna change is making it like more off to the side like this. What's going on there? That looks dumb. I hate that. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm thinking I'm just gonna take this whole thing out. How? Okay, I was about to say, how far back do I gotta go? Jeez. That's okay though. I kind of wish I could have just one more. Be funny if I could do one like this. Wonder if I could. Ah, still too far away. Man, wouldn't that have been a good one? Now, what if I did... Nah, that'd be silly. Yeah. I don't know. Something about this, it just... I don't know. I feel like I need to change something. Let me try this. I got an idea. See there? Oh! There we go, see? And then I could even do this. Yeah, that really gives it like the look of like this is something just going out there. This way I could have a door right here. And then right here. Yeah, okay. This might work, this might work. But what I definitely want to do is I want to give this the, yeah. Because otherwise it feels unsafe. I know it's just, you know, just a game, it don't matter, but... Oh, well apparently I stole that. Oh my god. Okay. Well, how do I deal with this? Maybe I should just raise this one up so I could have more real estate. You know? Yeah, I could just do that. I don't know though. Like right there maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting thick in the weeds now. This is where I gotta really make some decisions. Like, is this really working? Now, something else I could do I could put a little part right here to really try to bring it together. Yeah, I feel like that actually, just doing that right there, actually made this better in my opinion. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, of course. You may look at this and be like, what the hell are you doing? But the cool thing is, you can play this game and you can do whatever you want. Yeah, see? There we go. Alright, and now I can put a door right here. Oh, I hear the train coming. Let's see if it's loud. Oh, it didn't make any noise. I thought it was going to be real loud. I don't know, it's weird. Doesn't seem like they've been really tooting their horn like they usually do. Which, I don't guess that's a bad thing. It just, I don't know, just kind of shocks me, honestly. Because usually they're like really blasting that horn. Which, I mean, understandably. It's like, hey guys, train coming. You know, you gotta know. So... You know, I could put a door here too, actually. Something about this isn't looking right. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Now it lines up. Although that window... Yeah, that window needs to go up some. Yeah, this one does too. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool, I like that. But now I'm thinking, why not put a door here, you know? Why is this not wanting to cooperate? No, I want it to be a door. Goes over just a little too much and it's not a door anymore. Well, I got the door. Really had to work for it though, didn't I? Alright, let's put some windows. Yeah. Adding all these little extra things really makes it feel alive, you know? Also... Maybe I should push this back just a little bit. I think I'm gonna take away this door. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, because I could literally just... Let me try this again. Yeah, see, it just wasn't working before. I think that looks better. And then we got that coming around there. Gosh, that looks so pretty. What a pretty game. So much you can do with this. So much you can do with this. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Like it's built into that. Yeah, adding a little tower here, I think that would be cool. I can really bring that out, oh my god. I knew something was biting me. So I'm in here, recording on my computer, and I saw a mosquito flying around. Little bastards got in here somehow. I don't know, I might accidentally let them in. Ugh, I know they're just doing what they do, but shit, I hate them. Like, fuck them. Hate mosquitoes. I'm pretty sure they have some kind of thing that they do for the environment, but I hate them. Bastards, man. Alright, actually I think I'm gonna delete this because this is actually, it's kind of getting a little crazy. I think I'm just gonna do something like, maybe like, yeah. So I had to get it there first so I could actually move it. So I had to get it there before I could do anything else. See, I don't know, I just feel like this needs some shape and volume, because I'm overall pretty satisfied. I just really feel that it could use a little bit of shape and volume, and I'm just not sure how to get it there. Because we got a pretty good overall look. Just not sure what it is. It could use something. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Yeah, okay. It's just if I can... Just a matter of if I can get this to work the way I want. Because I got the idea, I just need to add a little bit more to this. Because I don't want it hanging way out there. Okay. It's kind of hard. Just needs like the right. Yeah, it's just getting it to be exactly what I want it to be is the issue. Yeah, this is not quite cooperating with what I want. That looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, see, I don't know, it just needs a little more shape here. I don't know, just one thing I know for sure it needs some windows, right? That is for sure one thing it needs. I need windows all over this place. Now over here, I think I'm gonna give it more like, yeah, oh, not quite, okay. I was gonna say, not what I was looking for. I like how it makes the little areas of discoloration and like the bricks have been kind of coming out. Is that the right word? Yeah, like the bricks are coming out. Yeah. I see. That's not gonna work. Did I pull this up higher, maybe? I might have. I don't recall doing it, but I must have, right? There, now we got a door. I'm just gotta put more windows. But yeah, see, putting the windows is helping a lot. I know that's part of it, because it definitely needs windows so it feels, you know, lived in. Can't have no windows. Just look weird. But, as you can see, the more windows and such I add, it really goes a long way. That don't look right though, that's like basically on the floor. But see, that's not high enough for a door. Now I could put a window here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that works. It really wants me to put one there so a bench will appear. You know what? If we're gonna do that... Oh, you're not... Oh, I was about to say you're not gonna do it for this. There, look, now we got a little bench right there. Isn't that cute? Hell yeah. Yeah, that definitely helped a lot. I just gotta... This still needs something. Okay, definitely gonna put some windows here. Look at that. Now we got some ladders and a pumpkin. Yeah, it really wants me to put another one of these. I'm gonna put... Just gonna put one here. I think what is bothering me about this is that. Yeah, that's what it was. 'Cause see, now it's not bothering me. I thought maybe I needed to add more to it, but actually after doing that, I think that was plenty good enough for what I needed. But see, I got like these two little towers and it's making me feel that I want to put another tower, but I don't really feel like it's gonna benefit. Like I could maybe put one here. Let me see. Let me try that. Let me try shrinking this down first of all, because I want this to be more aesthetic. Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh? Yeah, I was about to say, let's chill out a little bit with this tower. Let me look at it all together. Yeah, this could use some little windows on there. Yeah. Kind of like the slightly sunken in ones. Yeah, let's put some windows on here. Look at how everything lights up, isn't that cool? The windows. Yeah, very cool. Really getting a look going on here, huh? Yeah, this is really a vibe, I think. That's how you do it. Now, how did I do it? There we go, that's how you do it. Now that I know that, put a little more of these. Just put them close to a window. Hell yeah. Now that looks nice. Does that look silly? Oh, it's because of where it's at, I think. Put one right there. I wanted more chimneys. Now look at that. See, adding all those little effects. You see how much that really changes it? It went from kind of feeling flat to really having a lot of life. And adding some flowers, of course. Yeah, I really think I got a nice little thing going on here. Look at those lanterns. Isn't that nice? Just looking to see if there's anything else I might want to add. You know, I think I might add some flags to the top of these. Seeing that this feels very like royal, you know, like rich people mansion kind of thing. And I think add some of these. I think of these more as kind of like how you have those fake two-story houses and there's like a window you can't even look through. That's how I'm thinking of these windows, basically. Just something to give it a little more visual flair. Yeah, we're almost there. Oh, that's not quite. God, they're like, oh, jeez. I gotta go back. Oh, boy. These are all, oh, boy. These are all at different, way different, yeah, see, that's what I meant to do when I was spinning it. Yeah, see, because these are these are all at way different lengths. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's good, yeah. I got that on there pretty good. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna move it right there, yeah. Yeah, given just something simple as adding more windows can really sprucing up the place, you know? For instance, I'm going to add... And again, I'm thinking of these more like, would it be called faux windows? Like fake? You know, I may be wrong on that, but anyway, you get the point. Little fake windows. I think I need more trees. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, see, especially like walkway. We got some trees here. See, look at that. That really makes it feel lived in. I mean, look at that. That looks nice. Imagine you came up to this. You'd wanna live here, right? Maybe. I think it'd be pretty cool. Alright, is there anything else I want to add? Because I think I've done just about everything I want to do. Because see, you got like walls like this, but I don't really want to do these. I'll show you what they look like though. See, I'm just like, for the aesthetic I'm going for, I don't like it. It's just not for me. But maybe I should add something down here just to have like a little extra thing. Could do that. Let me think. I think there should be a lantern here. Yeah. Be some lanterns by the doors. So that way you can actually see to get in, you know? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Which is why I'm doing it. Yeah, we're gonna put lanterns by all these. Also, what is going on with this door? Oh, I see. Yep. Should be good now. Yeah. Okay, because that was, I didn't like how that looked. I think that looked really cruddy. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. To me, that's more for stone structure, you know? Wow, just adding that one window and it just went crazy. But look at that, you got little things of fruits. Oh, we got a little sunflower in the car. Oh, I'm not, oh jeez. It was gonna take it all away because of that. Jeez, man. Yeah, I'll put a window there. Yeah, we'll even put a window there. Oh, and see, you got little eggs right there in the little corner area. Pretty neat. I think I've put windows just about everywhere. doesn't look very empty anymore, so I think I'm set. I think I'm satisfied with that part of it. I just gotta look a little farther into this. I think I'm pretty satisfied with the water. Where's the water? There's the water. Okay. It's like, where'd it go? Yeah. Yes, I like that. The last thing I think I'm gonna do is have like a little area right here, and I'm gonna have like a little house. Like maybe one other person lives here, right? Just one other person lives right here. Maybe they store stuff down here, who knows? But somebody lives here, is what I'm thinking. That's a story I'm coming up with in my head. Somebody lives here. Well, shucks. Just trying to do this. Oh my god. Because I have like this little house design I'm trying to do and I just could not get it right. I'll probably change that, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I wanted it to have kind of a shape like this. Yeah, you know what? I'm liking this. Yeah, okay, yeah. And we'll just put like 2 little towers. More like, yeah. Actually, I might make him a little taller. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to make these a little, well, no. Actually, I like the length they're at. I think, how do I want to change this? I know it's not quite what I want. Oh, that's the, oh, no. I want to move that, shoot. Say this was, yeah, say this is, that right there seems alright. It's just the tower. You know, actually, oh, shite. Actually, I think I'm gonna move the tower back. I think moving the towers back actually might be better. Oh my god. I don't want them that big. Oh my god, again. I just want to move them. Thank you. Okay. That was a struggle. There we go. You know, I'll put multiple ways to get up here. What about that? I know, very nice of me. Yeah, we're gonna make like lots of windows. Lots and lots of windows. Not right here though. Don't want to put a window there. Actually, I wonder. Nice. Alright, let's see, what else do we want to do? Just put like a little bit of flowers. Maybe I have like a back exit. Oh crap, that's the flowers. I meant to do the path. There we go. Yeah, so we got like a back door. I like that. And this could just be a Well, I was gonna say a humble little house. Feels weird to say humble little house because it's actually still a pretty sizable house, but you get the idea. Humble, I guess, compared to like way up there, right? Yeah, I'm satisfied. Alright, now, how do I do the third person thing? I'm trying to remember how to do that. How do you do the third person thing? That's... here we go. Alright guys, I'm going to show you this, because I think you'll find this to be interesting. So, we're just going to go like we're starting from the beginning. Like, ooh, I came out of the forest, because you can see there's the literal edge. Well, I thought it was going to let me go way out there for a minute. I was about to be like, really? So yeah, look how pretty that is. See all your trees pressing the wrong way. And then of course on our trail there's the first house. There's the sheep. Oh, it's so cute with the little bird. Yeah, so here's your house. I think you can kind of walk in it, but it looks weird. See, it don't look right. But you get the idea. You can walk through here and see behind it and pet the sheep again. But yeah, just made like a little house here. That's kind of neat. It has little candles on it. I didn't notice that. Don't do what I did. Don't be walking through flowers. Oh, the little snowflakes. Pretty cool. Yeah, so you just take like a little trek up here. That's pretty steep. That would be crazy. Maybe I ought to try to fix that later. I don't know. Yeah, so you follow this around. You can see. I'm not going to go in because you technically can go through it, but it just looks dumb. So, not any point. So this takes you around this side, right? And you can see all up here and stuff. And wait, what did I do? I'm making a little ghost thing pop up. Okay, that was weird. But anyway, so you can go around this way. You can see the front. You can see your little awning. Or not awning, what would that be? The word's escaping me. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you see there's little stuff here and there. And you see they put little random clothes out here. And there's the other little tower. That's kind of neat. There's so much depth in the little effects. Yeah, so you see that's the one where you'd go through and go up, and then there's the water down there. It's crazy, the bird's going way down there. Yeah, and you got stuff here and there, and there's the whole little mansion area. You can just walk around here, the trees and the flowers. Real nice and relaxing. This would be a really nice place to go and just hang out, wouldn't it? All the little sounds. Yeah, you can get up here. You can see down there. You can see over here. Yeah, it looks real nice. Yeah, I think that's I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and maybe it helped you relax, maybe it helped you doze off. That's kind of my main point with this. Of course, you can always come back and watch this whenever, if you want to see the whole full building thing of it. But anyway, I hope that you have a good night.